Hello everyone! In this video I'm going to show you how to knit a double neck rib you can use for sweaters or pullovers knitted top down. The trick here that I do it without folding, so it will be a double rib from the very beginning. Here I release some stitches to show you that it is a really double rib. First of all, I want to do a tubular cast on. For this I need a small piece of waste contrast thread and I cast on just half of the original number of stitches. Here for example I want to get 60 stitches rib, so I cast on 30 stitches. I take 1/2 size larger needle than I need for the rib, it can be 1 size larger needle, and I cast on 30 stitches. I also add 1 stitch more to join the round. Here are all my stitches, and now I distribute them on double pointed needles. I use double pointed needles mainly because it is convenient for me this way. I also join the circle using additional stitch. Now I join my main thread and do 3 purl rows. When all 3 rows are ready, I take my circle needle because I'm going to get to my original number of stitches. The size of the needle is the same. Here I do 1 purl stitch from the needle and pick up the loop from the very first row. You can see these loops along the edge. I do a knit stitch. Then I do a purl stitch again using next stitch from the needle and knit stitch from the loop that I'm picking up. This way I repeat the whole row, doubling the number of stitches. Now all stitches on my needles and I cut off the waste thread. Next I start working my double rib. The first row I want to slip purl stitch to the right needle, holding the thread in front of it. The knit stitch I do as a knit stitch. Then slip the purl stitch again and do a knit stitch. Keep doing this way the whole row. Next row is kind of similar. Now want to make a purl stitch and slip knit stitch holding the thread behind. Make a purl stitch and slip a knit stitch. You see, it's the same, but different. I do it the whole row. The third row is absolutely the same as row 1. I slip purl stitch and make a knit stitch. The fourth row is the same as row 2. I make a purl stitch and slip knit stitch. So I keep alternating these two rows until I reach the length of my rib. When I get the needed length, I already have double neck rib and don't need to fold it. If you find this method helpful for you, don't forget to send like or subscribe to the channel to get even more knitting tips. See you next time!